Hey everybody, it's Karen from Waterfall Acrylics. How are you? Today is a special fun day. It is a collaboration with Hughes from Hughes Art. I've always adored her work and I was so happy when she asked me to do collab. We went back and forth on what to do, and we decided on Deconstructed Blooms because she had never done one. And then we went back and forth on colors. And then kind of as a lark, I've been in love with these colors on an object in my house. So I asked her like, hey, can we do these colors? And she laughed and said yes. So our inspiration is my Kleenex box. So these are the colors, so blues, purples, and greens. We're gonna give that a go. Before I forget, a huge shout out to a couple ladies who supported my channel, Deborah and Carolyn. Thank you so much, really appreciate it. It goes right back to art supplies, honestly. Yeah, let's get started and see what we can come up with. Let me get you down. Hey guys. Ta-da! Just kidding. So before I scrape it and start again, I thought I would show you my fail and just talk about why this is a fail for me. And mostly because of the composition up here, that when I step away from this canvas, this is just a wall of color. The cells are all wonky. There's no good definition. It doesn't have the pretty cells and lacing running through it. The rest of it here is kind of okay. I don't like how much it's stretched out here. And when I tilt the other way, I make stretch marks on the other side. So I'm gonna take a second, scrape it, come back, and we'll go again fresh, and I'll talk you through the colors and everything. But that's what it looked like, and that's why this one is a fail. Be right back. Okay, I'm back with my messy puddle. Colors real quick to go to match, you know, the Kleenex box. We picked primary element, a ColourArte pigment, Be Mine, gorgeous. Hopefully I have enough of that left. Another one is called Be Mine and Fairy Wings, gorgeous color right there. Oh my gosh. And then we paired that with some Amsterdam, what is this? Permanent Blue Violet right here. Super pretty. And then we have some Prussian blue. And I believe Erica will have some Amsterdam greenish blue that I am out of. So sorry about that. In my cell activator colors, I have Amsterdam grayish blue right here, this shade, and oxide black, also by Amsterdam. So let's throw down some clean paint here in the middle and give this another go, just so I can see what I'm doing right here. And there should be plenty of paint. I'm going to tilt this just a little bit for a second. Just that way. Normally I don't tilt because I like big thick puddles. It makes it easier to tilt and deconstruct the bloom. But I need to be able to see what I'm doing too. So my other mistake on that first iteration was that I made the first bloom and the last bloom too close to the corner, and this bloom in particular was really large. That's why it was like a wall of color. So lesson learned there. In my order, I think I'm gonna go, we're gonna go blue, Prussian blue, and then we'll do Be Mine. And then the blue violet, fairy wings. And I did like how this grayish blue cell activator just softened up the black cell activator under, like it was pretty. So I'm gonna do that again. So there's a grayish blue and then the black. And first blowout, cool air, low fan. Pretty, oh my gosh, so pretty. One, I think I'm gonna be a little more traditional. Let's change up the order a little bit though. I still want the light purple on top because I really love it with that grayish blue. But let's go blue violet first. And can you tell I'm going to crash into the other one? And then the Be Mine. And then Prussian. And the fairy wings. Grayish blue, black. I think my black's a little on the thin side, that's okay. I'm watching this right here. Like I said, I don't worry about the center so much anymore. I only care about the outer edges. And so I'm watching what this does. I think I'm still going to have to give a puff right there. See what that does. All right, one more. Not much difference in the change of order. I mean, you could see it on the edges from the blue to the purple. I don't think it really matters on the top portions, right? So we'll go back to the original and we'll do the last one. We'll go back to the blue. Maybe we'll change it up one more time. Let's do blue. Let's put the two goldens together. And then put the two pigments together. I'm just grooving on this grayish blue color. I'm gonna do a little more of that and a little less of the black. All right, last one. I like the white. I like the white with that grayish blue. I'm gonna have to remember that color. I ran out of paint right here and couldn't blow the paint over to that corner because there wasn't enough paint there. I was stymied. I was foiled by the lack of paint right there. And let's take some leftover. The clean paint is in all the areas where it counts. So the stuff that I put on these corners is just going to get poured off. You might also grab it from your turp rather than using clean. If you know you're going to pour it or spin it. Let me see if I want to puff anywhere else. I don't think so. Looking pretty good. I'm going to go to my usual corner because that's bugging me now. Still don't have paint all the way there. And I don't have, let me see if I can scoop some from the other side, just a little bit. Just to make that slippery. All right. I want to open this up for sure. Like all three center parts. Something needs to be done. All right. Something needs to be done with you. Let's squish everything first. Just take it all up and squish it without it having going off, and then work our way over to that corner I don't like there. Oh, you're gonna try and make a bikini corner? I don't think so. And normally, I've been, as much as I hate watching myself, I force myself to watch a couple of my Deconstructed Bloom videos to see if I'm doing the same thing over and over again, which is the definition of insanity. And I have this habit of, well, I know I like to go to this corner. I don't know why. And then I usually go over here. And I'm not gonna. I'm gonna be good and go somewhere else to make myself some other kind of composition. So let's go kind of this way. I'm worried about this hard thing of purple that I missed. In fact, let's stick my finger in there and get rid of some of that, because that's going to stretch and grow, and I won't be happy. There. And there. By the way, the Brood X cicadas are coming to my area. Like I swear my house is like ground zero, bullseye for those suckers to come out of the ground after 17 years. And they're supposed to come. And my neighbor, God love her, found one that was starting to emerge, and it was digging its way through the mud in her backyard. And so she got out her camera and did this ultra extreme close-up of it burrowing through the mud. I could have killed her. It was so gross and ugly, and I showed it to my daughter, who immediately got like totally freaked out by it. I'm gonna take off some hardline blue there and then come back up. Let me stare at this a second. You know how I feel about stretch marks, right? Yeah, I still hate them. I was gonna stop and stare at them. No, I hate them. was like instantaneously disliked them. So let me bring this up. And now I'm going to go to this other corner that I usually go to second. Not that I think it's going to make a huge difference, but just change it up a bit. And then bring everything back down. I see, I kind of like that. Let me put the weight of the paint back in the middle and just stop and take a look. Fine? Yeah. Right there, wipe off the bottoms because it's like pouring off. There are things I like I'm still totally enamored with the grayish blue cell activator. It just made this whole thing very, very soft. I don't like whatever the hell this bulb is. So I'm thinking I don't want that to be the focal point. Like, I am willing to risk ruining this piece in order to get rid of it. That's how strongly I feel about it. And now, since I was experimenting with directions for the tilting, I don't like that I did that because I don't like how this one shoots up this way, this one shoots up this way, and then this one goes the opposite way. Like, that bothers my eye. But this really bothers my eyeball, like majorly. I don't like how this is such a hard stop here. So I'm debating, do I tilt off that way or tilt off this way? And I think it might be cool to come my way and bring some of this along. And I might end up sticking either a palette knife or my fingers in this part. But let's bring this all over toward me a second. And bear with me if you can't see for a second. I just want to bring stuff over and pour some stuff off. And I mean like pour stuff off. I'm almost there. Almost there. And I'm going for it, y'all. Let me stop and stare. That is super, super pretty. I still want to pour even more off. I like have an aversion to this little area for some reason. I love how this all opened up. It's now the focal point. This stretched dot is gorgeous. This is all big, whirlpool and pretty. In fact, I would love to take this part and open it up a little bit. I'm gonna bring a little bit off my way, even if I lose this little thing of white, and then try to go your way. I think that I'm starting to lose my paint. So if I can open this up, great. If not, it's still quite pretty the way it is. So a little more my way. Go, go, you're so close. Go ahead, go off, wait. Go ahead, you're there? Yeah, okay, yeah? Like, don't come back up. Okay. And then let's just take this down a second. I got the weight of the paint over on the edge that's closest to me to help me fix the bottom. And then we'll fix the wonky lines I'm making. Right there, and then go back up, fix my wonky lines that I made, go the other way. I'm gonna have one little bikini corner, but that's okay. Actually, it's not bad at all. Let me look at this now. Are you happy now? Are you happy now? I'm gonna pause, clean up my fingers, and get out the skewer. That I'm saying skewer deliberately for my friend Elise, because she thinks it's funny the way I pronounce it. It's the Pittsburgh accent, just a little inside joke. But yeah, I see a couple little areas I want to take my skewer to, and then I think I'm going to be coloring this one pretty quick. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. If it looks darker up here, it's the shadow from my my phone stand. It's not. And I got my little thingy, and I was going to go and make some lines in here, but I was staring at them and I'm thinking, those are pretty great. So I really don't think I want to mess with this one too much. I got a tiny bit of flocculation. That's the speckles of the house paint. But I mean, you can't really blame or fault the house paint when you tilted it as much as I have, like, because I tilted the living crap out of this thing. I might, you know, dunk my little stick in it in a couple areas, or just paint it after the fact. I don't think I'm going to worry about it. I think for me, for this one, what makes it is the 2 cell activators, because the top and the bottom, or the bottom and the top, it has the black, but predominantly what you see is the grayish blue cell activator making all the cells and lacing. And then for whatever reason, that middle puddle had more black, so you have the black, and it makes a focal point. Like that's the drama of the piece, or those black areas with the black cell lace. I can't talk. The black cells and lacing, and then right in here, this is all that blue-gray again. So it lends itself to symmetry, because you got it here and here. And then it's like the water is rushing right down through here. And then you got some puddles, and then the water carries on again. Like I see the whole thing. Yeah, I'm calling it ta-da. I'm really happy with it. Let me clean up and get you guys down for a close-up. Okay, here's the close-up of the wet results. Excuse the glare. And a couple little spots, if you see white. I'm fanatic about touching that up, like that little white dot right there. This is the bottom, and man, it looks dark and it looks blue when it's purple and gray. You can see the sparkle from the pigment. Love, love, love this area right here. Just the ripples of water. Here's the black area. The colors are like completely off. I'll be sure to film the dried results like during the day outside, because it's looking way darker, although you can't see all the color from the pigments this way. This is smack dab in the middle of the painting. Very, very pretty. And then it comes up and it's soft, and you've got some blue clouds, and then the blending of the colors. Let me flip it around this way and see if they show up better. But it's just, this is nowhere near as dark as it looks. But the blending of the colors right there is amazing. So now this is the top, like upside down right there. Let me come up high and kind of go sideways as best I can to get it all in like that. And I'll do a better job for the dried results. Stay tuned. Okay guys, back with the dried results. The lawnmower people are outside, so I can't talk out there. You could probably hear the drone in the background. Here's the dried results of this. I'm keep changing. Let me back up a second so you can see the whole thing, because I keep changing the orientation. I think this is how I like it though. Let me start here at the bottom. Really, really cool with the that bluish gray cell activator color. Really like that. Really love this part too. Coming up. I'll just go straight up. Now we're getting into the purples and plums. I lost my green. I did. I only have like a little bit of green up here. So, well, I got a pretty painting out of this collab. It looks nothing like the Kleenex box at all. So I guess I'll have to go again. I really like it though. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me flip around and say goodbye. That's it for me today, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you like this guy. I might have to try this one again and use a little more green to get it to show up. Many thanks to Erica for inviting me to do collab. So much fun. And oh, don't forget to tune in to my live auction on Saturday, May 15th at 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Saving Time right here on my channel. If you want to participate, you need a free YouTube account, so you can type in the comment section, etc. Hope to see you then. You guys take care. Peace out.